guys, it's Nicki
and Tori,
and I'm not Lauren, and you're watching Got Ghost.
We are at Griffith Park, the famous Griffith Park, which is famously known for the observatory up in the hills. And the observatory was actually featured in several famous movies. You've probably seen it, like in La La Land or in James Dean's Rebel Without a Cause.
Pick it up!
The park was created in 1896 by Colonel Griffith J. Griffith, and it's actually home to the world-famous Hollywood sign. He wanted this to be a place where people would come with their families and just enjoy nature.
So in 1907, the Los Angeles Times came to review the park and gushed about how it would be an amazing location for a zoo.
In 1912, the zoo became official with tons of backing from investors, or so they thought. The zoo actually opened with only 15 animals and a really small city budget. Meanwhile, nearby in an East Los Angeles zoo, they held a ton of jungle animals for films, and it was getting shut down. So Griffith Park took in the disgruntled and overworked animals, raising the total number of animals to 100 in 1913. And one of the main attractions being imported ostriches. Wolves, monkey, bobcats, deer, and other animals were kept in small, questionable cages. Larger animals were confined in jerry-rigged corrals.
In 1914, an aviary and more bear pits were created to house more of the animals. In 1916, the zoo was nearly closed down, and during World War I, a lot of the big cats actually died because they were fed horse meat. Isn't that gross? They literally cut the budget for any other meat and wouldn't feed the animals anything else.
In 1930, new bear caves were built in an effort to save the zoo. But when they moved the animals, it didn't go well. Actually, there was a 625-pound lion named Rufus, and he wound up stuck in a deep moat overnight. The next few years brought grief and bad press. Multiple animals were injured, including a baby zebra, and a young bear suffered broken necks. The tortoises started going crazy and fighting other animals, which is insane, and I never thought I would read that, but that was in the facts. Finally, in 1966, the zoo was shut down, closed, and deemed inhumane for its 1,000 animals.
Come on, let's go.
We decided to walk around the park and see if we noticed any weird vibes. But the only weird vibes we found were coming from us.
I like to beat people up. Just kidding, I actually don't. I just like to, and then, you know. I'm dead. Ooh, get it.
What is that?
Oh, dude. Now if that ain't Nicki's personality, I don't know what is.
If she ain't twerking. I can't twerk. This one says like pussy power over here.
We got the pussy power, so.
So we're ready to go?
Show on the road. All right, right now we are headed to one of the haunted caves.
It's gonna be sick.
Sick.
She's scared.
I am scared. I'm actually scared of the dark. I'm okay right now, but as soon as the sun drops, I will feel completely different because I'm actually scared of the dark. So.
I'm hungry.
I gotta pee.
Uh-oh. We're gonna need some help.
We also forgot to mention that Griffith Park is huge. It's actually over 4,200 acres. So we were actually lost trying to find the caves.
We've arrived.
Here's the cave.
We're excited.
There's caution tape.
But the thing's not closed, so I think it's an open invitation. Where they see the monster. What do you mean they see a monster? What monster? Well, if I had my handy dandy notebook.
What monster?
There's a creature that is reported to hang out in these caves and stalk its victims through the park.
Like what? What does it look like?
I don't know. 3 different people have seen this and they all described it the same way, which is really scary.
That is. They didn't know each other?
No, they don't know each other. I'm gonna read exactly what they said it looks like. So this is a quote. Humanoid of some sort. Its legs were very long as well as its feet, and it was taking huge strides as it made its way down the street. Its back was bent back and its neck was very long and bent forward. They said no human could be bent like this thing was. Its eyes were black, but it did have whites as well. Its skin was transparent green and it was wearing nothing but white pants and black shoes.
No.
Oh, so it's an alien. There's an alien.
Is that what an alien?
think it's an alien
that got left behind. Holy shit. I thought that was some werewolf or something.
We just saw a dog.
Bro.
Record that dog. Is this a wild dog?
She's worried about the green alien monster thing, but I don't know, translucent skin? I think it's a ghost or some kind of demon or entity or something.
But they were saying walking down the street, so it follows them out.
Yeah, so
but it starts here, you think?
Not every
Or it's
time,
just known-
but it's known to like live in the cave.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, I don't think he's in here today.
Not today.
Unless he's gonna appear.
Dude,
But we
you see
actually
that
have no
thing?
idea.
It looks like kind of like an alligator laying there or something like that, you know? Around there.
Oh,
What is that?
Okay.
I'm sorry. Look. I'm scared.
There's another
Ew,
tunnel.
that just looks like a large poop.
Is that the
There's
alien?
another tunnel over there too.
What if that's like the alien and he's like in like a chrysalis?
I don't like this.
That's totally where he lives. In that tiny cave.
Hey, well, you can't follow us.
Wow. If I get attacked by a bat, am I safe? I saw something fly.
What? This was the thing in question that we thought might be the cocoon. It is not a cocoon.
It is a rock, in fact.
It's a rock.
We have a new toy. I feel like we say that every single episode. But we have this bell. And we're going to put it in the dark part of this cave. And if we hear it go off, Lauren's probably out. She's probably running.
Oh, if I hear that thing go off, I am gonna wait right there for you guys to come with me, and then we're gonna go.
I don't know if you're gonna wait, to be honest, if you hear that.
I would probably book it. Oh man, dude.
All right, so I'm gonna set this over here. Okay, I'm gonna put this right here. On this rock. Right now, Tori is looking around with the EMF detector. We're gonna follow her around and see if we can find anything. We're in a cave and our phones are put away, so nothing should get off EMF.
Except for her butt.
Except for my butt.
Okay, so far the EMF detector is not detecting anything, but let's see what the Estes method has to say.
So we'll ask questions and then you say what you hear.
I feel like okay. What's more scary, being in the doing the Estes method, or being outside of the Estes method?
It depends because sometimes you hear things that like scare you, like scary voices or scary whispers, but the biggest thing that you have to remember is they're not talking to you, they're talking to us because we're asking questions. So if you hear something that's like, I'm gonna take your soul or something super scary,
Okay,
just remember they're not talking
I
to you.
just felt something on my leg, but I don't know what it could be.
Could be a bug.
Could be a bug. There are lots of bugs out here, but just noting that.
Super strong Nick.
Oh, bugs!
Oh shit, that's fucking disgusting.
What the fuck
Dude,
was
did you
that?
hear it?
What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was like,
Wow.
it was like, whoa.
It sounded like a werewolf.
That was crazy. I don't think that was a dog. That was crazy sounding. Maybe a bobcat.
Oh man, I'm scared.
Just say whatever you hear.
Huh?
Just say whatever you hear.
Okay.
Even if you think it doesn't make sense.
It might to what we're asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I keep hearing things.
Me too.
She just went under the Estes method. If there's anything here, you could speak to Lauren through this spirit box. It sweeps through radio stations. If you don't know what that is, try to focus your energy into the box and think about what you want to say.
Okay, should we get started?
Yeah. We also put out a bell, and if anything's here, you can ding that bell.
If there's anyone here,
If that was by the bell.
if there's anyone,
I think something's touching the fucking bell. There's something over there. Do you hear that? It's a bug.
It's a bug.
It's a bug. Okay. I'm scared for no
Okay.
reason.
Is there anyone here who would like to communicate with us?
I feel like something's crawling on me. Ugh. Sorry.
I don't see anything. She can't hear me. If there's anything in this cave with us, can you give us a sign?
We are gonna give you 15 more seconds to let us know that you're here. I do feel like a really coldness over here. Do you feel cold over there? Is it a breeze?
No, it's kind of warm over here.
It's really cold over here all of a sudden.
Oh, that's what I heard. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah, there's a
If there's something here and you can't use the spirit box, you can also whisper into the camera.
Mason.
Mason. Is that your name? Were you into stonemasonry? Who's Mason?
Do you live in this cave?
Why are you in the cave? How long have you lived here?
Is it hard for you to communicate with us?
I don't know.
I think that's a yes. It's hard. The sounds.
Is it a person?
Well,
No, there's no person over there. Oh, I'm scared. No, there's no people over by that fence.
What?
That fence was making sounds.
Okay, someone just came in then.
So dirty.
It's so dirty, dude. I'm scared it's really gonna stink.
hello? You gotta fucking say hello. Hello?
There's nobody there.
This thing, like, yeah, it wasn't doing much, but it was like,
There's nobody. There's nothing that could have been making that sound.
I really heard it too, and I
Guys,
was looking
what
at
the
this.
fuck
It
was
sounds like
that?
this.
It sounded like...
It was like,
Yeah, it sounded like someone was about to lock us in the
I
cage.
looked over, I heard it moving, and it did not move at all. But now, like, I thought there was more fence out here, but there's not.
There's
like-
also nobody
It
out
sounded
there.
like almost like something was climbing the fence, and so I was like, okay, maybe there's like kids playing and there's a fence over here.
Who
and
did
Jan
you
over there.
see?
Nobody.
I just got hit by like a rat.
I did too.
Yeah, it was like a little.
Someone's throwing things.
Let's move then.
Yeah, I kept hearing things that wanted to come through, but they couldn't fully come through.
You were answering our questions.
Really? I only did like 2 things.
You were-
I feel
yeah.
like.
Yeah, and they were like only when we started talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. Here's my thought process is that we did tell someone to give us a sign of some sort, even if it wasn't talking, and this was like rattling and like going crazy.
There's not even wind.
There's like a little bit of wind. You can tell like how windy it is by like this.
But it's not going like this.
No. Like that would take a lot more wind and force.
This is what it sounded like.
Yeah, it's that.
What made it scared me because I was like, is someone trying to shut us in the cave? This was an abandoned zoo. They were caged animals.
Wasn't this land like cursed before he bought it?
Yes. So the person, I'm probably gonna mess up this story a little bit, but basically the person who owned this land before Mr. Griffith, their dad wrote a will, and the will didn't include his children. And then when he was on his deathbed, it said that the guy, like the notary or whatever they're called, used a stick to shake his head yes, because he was not able to move to tell them that that was his will. And they changed the will, leaving the children out, and the children cursed the land, I'm getting chills, and said, whoever shall own this land is cursed. Which is interesting because then the Griffith guy owned it, and then he donated it to the city. Maybe he was trying to get rid of it, the curse.
Especially for donating
Well-
it, to donate it, you know? Like,
It's a lot of land. It's a lot.
I'm not really sure that he got rid of the curse though, because honestly, like the whole zoo situation, that was totally messed up. I mean, the animals were literally in chains and they all ended up being hurt, and that's why this area is said to be haunted by animals, which is not a normal occurrence.
On top of that, so many people have died here. Actually, this is the only place that me and Tori have been where the list is too long to tell you guys all of it, because there's just so many people that have died here. And weird murders. Like, I'm talking like mafia, mob, like severed hands, severed heads, skulls found, people lit on fire and hanged. Insane stuff.
That also, one thing that is really weird is that majority of these deaths and murders were ruled suicide.
The sheriff actually said he's not scared of the ghosts and ghouls that reside here, but more scared of the people that come here that are horrible monsters. Basically, he said, if you guys knew how much bad stuff happened at Griffith Park, you would never step foot in the park again.
Wait, what?
right from the direction I was looking up, and then they just started to fall. I was like, oh, what the heck?
Did you feel like you saw something?
No, I didn't think I saw something, but I was imagining like, oh, what if I saw something and then the rocks fell?
All right, she's going back in. We moved closer to the exit because it sounded like someone was trying to lock us in the gate.
Okay, we're here over by the entrance. Did you make a sound earlier?
Millie. Pre-married.
Arranged marriage? Hi, Millie. Is Mason still here?
Gordon's. Dougie.
Okay.
I feel like we're getting names, like a list of names, which we don't normally get names. Who were we just talking to over there?
On. App.
Millie, are you the one who made the sound?
Does your name start with Ab and end with On?
A lot of demons try to hide their name. Naming something or knowing its name means having power over that thing. In fact, God gives Adam the power to name things. At the instant that a demon reveals its name, it shows that they have been weakened. If they don't say it, they're still strong.
All you guys. We got them.
Is your name Abaddon? You have to tell us.
Dark.
Are you of the left or the right hand?
Is this cave a place?
Hers.
Is this cave a place where spirits pass through?
Ow.
Are there multiple spirits here with us now?
Yes.
Yes. There are also things that aren't
Out.
spirits here.
Provocative.
What else is in this cave? What terrorizes the people of Griffith Park?
Over the other edge.
Are you telling us that
No.
Are you telling us that you were over there?
Your.
Oh, we were over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We were over there. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? The rocks fell again.
Go.
It said out. Go. Like it wants us to
Close.
leave the cave. Go close? Why do you want us close to the edge of the cave?
Again.
Why? Why do you want us near the edge of the cave? What are you trying to do?
Spirit.
Are you trying to dump rocks on us?
In the dark.
Are you over in the dark?
Is there something in the dark over there?
Ow.
Are you hurt?
Dirty.
Dirty?
Did you get hurt in this cave?
Don't look up.
Oh, I'm gonna look up.
At the cave.
Did you leave a note on the ceiling?
Stay.
Who are we talking to now?
Every. Weakling.
Maybe something that's strong is calling other things weak.
Definitely.
Okay.
Out.
Why do you want us out of the cave?
Again.
Why do you want us out of the cave?
Is the cave unsafe?
Under.
Under the cave.
Rusty.
Did something happen to you in the cave?
Ow.
Are you stuck here?
Lost.
You're lost.
Did something fall on you?
Are you buried in this?
Ding dong.
Ding dong like the bell.
Drive.
Did you come with us here in our car?
Yes.
Did you come with one of us specifically or from the park?
In me. Everything. Ask someone.
If you came with one of us, who was it? Can you name
Begin.
them? Name them. Name who you came with.
Did you come from the beginning of the park?
Wait.
Hey, real quick, this light,
Wait.
should I turn it off?
Don't.
Are you using the light's battery?
Toggle on me.
Yeah.
Duty.
Like what my instinct is that people are passing through here.
That was a huge rock that fell. That was a little cave over there. I heard it like. Did you just knock off a rock? Was that you?
You said that. Owner. Ooh. That's something wrong.
Are you the owner of this cave?
Is what's making the noise the owner of the cave? That was.
We have to go. There's something in this cave.
There's something in this cave.
I'm scared.
Hey, there's something in this cave. We gotta go.
Shit,
What? You stay there. You're not allowed to follow us.
Don't forget about your camera, man. Jeez.
What was that?
What was that?
At the end.
That was so loud.
What was that? You're not allowed to follow us.
Don't come, cave people. Okay.
Was it like noises happening when I was in?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No way, dude.
Like it sounded like huge rocks were falling, and I was like, "Fuck, there's about to be a cave in."
Like I thought, like for a split second, like are we gonna have an earthquake? I don't know why.
We're packing up the bag, and next we are headed to the picnic table.
Haunted picnic table 29.
Dun dun dun.
And you can't come with us.
And you're staying here.
I can't get over the fact that we didn't notice when we walked in, but in the fence, it's literally like something tried to break through the fence. It's not cut in a way where people would be trying to sneak in. You would just cut the chain. We spent the next 40 minutes trying to hunt down the haunted picnic table, and when we finally did find it, I was holding the camera and a bee landed on my hand, so I went to flick the bee off of my hand and proceeded to throw the camera. It was such a natural reaction that I didn't even realize what I had done until everyone else was gasping at me, looking at me shocked, like, holy crap, what have you done? And I mean, it was no one's fault but mine.
Our camera got broken and I spent a lot of money on that camera so to be able to film these videos, and I don't think it's fixable, so
And I do feel like Griffith Park is cursed.